The Minister of Justice and Correctional Services have announced the matric results here at Barberton Correctional Services here in Mbombela. You remember that about 191 students wrote those examinations here across the country in the prison cells, but those inmates received their results today. About 89.8% of them have passed in this year's matric year. Let's speak to the Minister of Justice and Correctional Services, Mr. Ndate, Ronald Lamola. Ndate, just talk to us about the pass rate that we have seen. We've seen that year after year the pass rate is going up. What is the secret that these correctional services teachers are doing to ensure that these marks are going up each year?
Yeah, obviously it's we congratulate them for the class of 2021. It's dedication, it's hard work, and also to learn from the previous year's experience. You will know in the year 2020 is where COVID started, where we started to introduce technology as a method of teaching. And I think in the year 2021 they had already mastered the system, including how we can ensure that the learners still continue to study even when there were difficult conditions of COVID. And obviously with the dedication and also the compliance to the regulations of COVID-19, they were still able to improve. So it's a sign that we will continue to improve. We are hopeful that we will also improve in increasing the number of the inmates who take up education, so that they are rehabilitated when they leave our centers. They are different people and they make a positive contribution in society, that they do not go back to re-offending.
And also let's talk about the results, because the results are quite impressive. We see about 77 of them have received bachelor entry, meaning that they will be able to enter university without any problems. And the results also are very high, especially when you see the distinctions. Just talk to us about how many distinctions have they received, and also in terms of like the whole nation, because we've seen that they have gone up.
Yes, they have gone up, and we have received lots of distinctions, and this is encouraging, because they have got time when they are inside our centers, so they need to use that time productively and efficiently, so that they achieve more, and that achievement will also help us that they are able to be rehabilitated. And we also want to put it out there, as I've said inside there, that it is out of their own expense that they must go to institutions of higher learning. We do not pay for their higher education. We do not pay for the textbooks and all that with regards to higher education. But what we will then do, which we are doing always for those who are doing higher education, is to create an environment where they can study, where they can also perform the same way they are performing on the matric or on the high school studies. So that is the environment that we create for them, to enable them to study. It's an enabling environment, which we are hopeful that they will, some of them have degrees, but we encourage a lot of them to do vocational training, plumbing, welding, to do grass cutting, bakery. They do a lot of things, even inside, which contribute to our own self-sustenance, but it also contribute to skilling them, but it also contribute to them repaying society. So we encourage them to do more of those skills, because in terms of those skills, they will be able to go out and be self-employed.
Minister, thank you so much for speaking to us. That was Minister of Justice and Correctional Services, Ronald Lamola, just speaking to us about the matric results that they have received here. You know, they are above the national matric pass rate here in the prison cells. About 143 of them have passed out of 191 of them, and also 77 of them have received bachelor's entries to get into university very easily. The minister was also encouraging parents of these students to ensure that they also encourage them to go and study further, and so that they can improve their lives. But also saying that, you know, the department does not pay for universities and colleges for these students, but the parents have to take up that role now to ensure that they continue with their studies.